Let's talk about credibility. It's that invisible currency that really dictates how people see you, how much they trust you, and ultimately, how much they value what you bring to the table. But what if I told you that a few simple, everyday habits, things you might not even notice you're doing, are silently chipping away at the respect you've worked so hard to build? You know that feeling, right? You walk into a meeting, you're fired up, you've got great ideas, but you just get the sense that nobody's really listening. It's an incredibly frustrating feeling, and a lot of the time, it's not about a lack of talent. It's usually something much, much more subtle. And that's the whole secret, isn't it? Credibility isn't built in one single heroic moment. Nope. It's built in the thousands of tiny, consistent things we do or don't do every single day. So in this explainer, we're going to dig into the 5 most common ways you might be silently sabotaging your own reputation.
So how does this actually play out in the real world? Well, let me tell you about someone who had to learn this lesson the hard way.
This is Jordan, and Jordan is one of those people who just gets it. He's smart, he's skilled, his ideas are genuinely brilliant, but for some reason, it's like he's invisible. His colleagues talk right over him in meetings, his best projects just seem to fizzle out. What Jordan doesn't realize is that he's his own worst enemy, undermining himself with habits he thinks are totally harmless. And this was the first huge wake-up call for Jordan. He finally understood that his talent, his good intentions, they didn't really matter if the perception he was creating was one of being unreliable or uncertain. People were judging his credibility based on signals he wasn't even aware he was sending. So what were these behaviors? Let's break down the 5 silent saboteurs that were holding Jordan back. Because, well, they might just be holding you back too. First up, a massive trust breaker. Not doing what you say you're going to do. It could be something small, like forgetting to send that follow-up email, or something big, like blowing a deadline. But every single time it happens, a tiny crack forms in that foundation of trust. It sounds so basic, right? Reliability. But honestly, it is the absolute cornerstone of credibility. When your words and your actions are in sync, people see you as stable, dependable. But when they're not, you just create chaos, and people start to wonder if you actually respect their time, their trust, or their expectations. Okay, this next one is a saboteur that works without ever saying a word. It's all about how you carry yourself, how you make, or more importantly, avoid eye contact. It's that nervous energy you might be putting out there without even realizing it. And this quote just nails it. Long before you open your mouth, your posture has already delivered a message. If you're slouching, it signals you're not interested. If you're fidgeting, it screams a lack of confidence. But confident, open body language, that communicates authority and trustworthiness from the get-go. Number 3 is a habit so many of us have: cutting people off to make our own point. You might think it shows you're engaged and full of ideas, but to the other person, it often comes across as arrogant. It sends a really clear message. What I have to say is more important than what you have to say. And that just shuts down collaboration and trust instantly. So here's the key takeaway on this one. Real power in a conversation doesn't come from dominating it. It comes from truly listening. Allowing those strategic pauses, genuinely hearing someone out, that shows a level of intelligence and social awareness that skyrockets your credibility. This one. It's such a classic trap, especially for ambitious people. You want to impress everyone, so you make these huge, grand promises. But when you consistently fail to hit those crazy expectations you set for yourself, you end up doing the exact opposite of what you intended. You just erode trust. And the solution? It's so simple. Say less and deliver more. Your reputation isn't built on how big your promises are. It's built on the quiet consistency of your results. So focus on making realistic commitments, and then just knock them out of the park. And finally, the 5th saboteur: how you react when the pressure is on. Seriously, nothing destroys authority faster than losing your cool. Your emotional responses are a direct reflection of your maturity and your ability to lead. Just look at the contrast. On one side, you have panic and frustration, which just makes you look weak and out of your depth. On the other side, a calm, measured response. That signals strength. It signals control. It doesn't matter what philosophy you look at. The person who can stay calm when things get crazy is always the one who holds on to their influence. So what happened with Jordan? Well, once he became aware of these 5 behaviors, he started to consciously work on them. And the transformation? It was profound. First, he started following through on every single commitment, no matter how small it seemed. Pretty soon, people learned that his word was solid gold. He learned to manage his reactions, to just take a breath before responding under stress. He started projecting this calm confidence. He started listening way more than he spoke. He made solid eye contact. He became the kind of person people wanted to talk to, not just talk at. And the result of all these small, consistent changes, he didn't just get noticed. He earned genuine, deep respect. His ideas were finally heard, and his influence began to grow. And that's really the bottom line here. Credibility isn't something you can just demand. It doesn't come with a fancy job title. It's earned, silently, through 1,000 little mindful actions that show everyone you're reliable, you're respectful, and you are in command of yourself.
You know, Jordan's story isn't just some story. It's a mirror. It kind of forces all of us to take a look at our own subtle habits and ask a really important question.
Because every single day, with every interaction, you're either building your credibility or you're letting it erode. The choice of what you build is completely up to you. So, what story are your actions going to tell?